Friday, July 24th, and we have a lot of things to talk about. Many storms are going to be firing off across Minnesota, Wisconsin, and parts of Iowa. This heads down into upper Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois. Then this heads down to the East Coast with another threat. So let's dive right into this forecast. Right now, the National Weather Service has already issued a level 2 out of 5 for places of Grand Forks, Fargo, Bismarck. Today, the tornado threat is low, but again, it's not impossible. I think we'll see around 2 to 3. So if you're anywhere in that yellow shaded region, please take caution. But again, I think the main threat is the wind and hail. So again, have a plan, be prepared. But also, we're just going to talk about what time these storms are going to fire off and how much fuel is going to be fueling these storms. So let's talk about that now. So I do think the main storms are going to be firing up between 5 and 6. This is at 6 p.m. Places near Bismarck, places around this area are going to already be seeing the storms around 6 p.m., I'd say 5:30. Then the storms are going to head across places near Fargo, Grand Forks. Discrete supercells like that are going to be possible, especially I think near Grand Forks and Fargo. Again, so just take caution in any of those areas. But after about 11 p.m., these storms fire up across now Wisconsin, and some of these storms are going to be pretty major, but with those storms, I think the main threat is going to be straight line winds, hail, stuff like that. So again, maybe park your car under something and, keep things closed up because the wind and the hail can cause major damage and stuff. This pushes across, Marquette, places maybe in Michigan. So again, just have a plan, be prepared. Now, this is the major storm threat I want to talk about. This is going to be on Sunday. There's already a level 2 out of 5 risk for places near St. Cloud, Minneapolis, Duluth. So again, take caution in those areas. I honestly think this will be upgraded to a level 3 out of 5. Now, our main threats are going to be wind and hail, but again, it's too far to tell. But tomorrow, we will be able to tell all these risks. So honestly, in my opinion, I think it's going to be a wind and hail day. But again, tornadoes will definitely be possible. But I think the following day on Monday for upper Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, I think this is where our tornado threat's going to be more higher in the next few days. So let's dive right into that. Now, this is going to be on Monday, across places near Michigan, Milwaukee, Chicago, Indianapolis, Columbus, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Detroit. Whole state of Michigan is in already a risk for severe weather on Monday. So again, I think this is going to be where our tornado risk is highest out of these 3 major weather systems. I'll probably be live streaming on that day, so stay tuned for updates and you can join my stream because we'll be talking about major alerts, tornadoes, getting you safe. Again, have a plan, be prepared for that day. Now, by Tuesday, this heads off to the East Coast, again, near Washington, Philadelphia, Raleigh, Charlotte. Those are some major places that could be experiencing this. So again, I don't think the tornado threat's going to be as high here. Again, I think it's just going to be wind and hail, but again, that can change. It's going to be about 3 days before we can see the risk for that. So again, stay tuned for updates, have weather alerts on, have a plan for that day. Now, for our severe weather setup on Sunday, this is going to be basically the storm fuel. Places near Madison could be experiencing around 3,000 joules. Baraboo, I think that's how you pronounce that. Could be experiencing around 3,000 joules weather fuel or storm fuel for that day. So, again, if you're in any of those locations, have a plan, be prepared. And if this does make its way into Illinois, it is going to be really bad in there because that is very, very high Cape, almost near 5,000 joules. So if it does make its way down there, it's going to definitely break out, and I could definitely see some tornadoes in there. Now, for our storm fuel on Monday, near Toledo, Cleveland, Detroit, Fort Wayne, South Bend, Chicago, I would expect that to be the tornado zone. So if you live anywhere near or in those locations, have a plan, be prepared, have weather alerts on. Stay safe, because I expect that to be our tornado possible, like our highest tornado risk zone for Monday. So again, just have a plan, be prepared for that day. Now, this is the main reason why I think these major storms are going to be happening is because of the jet stream. As you can see, the jet stream does take an absolute major dip near Minneapolis, Chicago. So if you're in any of those areas, just have a plan, be prepared. In these spots, this takes a major dip. And then after it dips, it keeps on going into the Ohio Valley. And then by the time that storm system moves into the Ohio Valley, it's going to be taking a major dip into the Ohio Valley and East Coast and possible places near the Northwest. The Northeast, folks, my bad. So again, just have a plan, be prepared in those areas because this is what, again, I think is going to be pushing those major storms through. Now for our temperatures for the next 18 hours, they are going to be very hot, especially near places of the Southwest, West, again, upper Midwest. So really, anywhere in those locations, don't go outside unless you absolutely have to. And if you do, just make sure that you have a towel, a cold towel to go around your neck, water, and air conditioning to go to. Now, the heat is actually, for today and tomorrow, going to actually be cooler near the Ohio Valley. So if you're anywhere near that, just take a fresh breath of air. Because again, it's going to be kind of cool up there. You're going to be tasting a little bit of fall. So anywhere in those locations, just take a fresh breath of air, go outside and enjoy it while you can. Even places near Toronto, the Northeast, whole Northeast, Kentucky, Minneapolis, Wisconsin, Minnesota, anywhere up that way. Again, just enjoy your day because this is going to be a fresh taste of fall today and tomorrow. But after that, heat dome does raise back in, cause a decent amount of heat for many locations, really the whole United States, but major heat is going to be in the West, near Texas, Southwest, upper Midwest. So again, just if you live any of those locations, don't go outside unless you absolutely have to. Well, that basically wraps up our forecast for today. So if you live in any of the areas I did mention, again, have a plan, be prepared because major storms are going to be taking place. If you live anywhere near that heat dome, again, just don't go outside unless you absolutely have to. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.